sort of nuclear test or long-range missile test?
So I think that China was really working with us in terms of tightening the sanctions, in terms of what they were saying to North Korea, in trying to convince them. We have not seen anything from them in the past week, but we are encouraging them to continue moving forward, and I think we'll have to see. But the conversations that I have had and that have been made with my counterpart and in dealing with Beijing is that if they did something else, and if it looked to be long range, which this does, and if it looks like it is proactively leaning towards an ICBM, which it does, then we would take action. And so I believe that China will stay true to that and that we'll come together on how we're going to do that.
What about White Book?
Just a couple more questions.
World International Property Organization, part of the UN, has helped file a patent application for North Korea for sodium. I understand.
Are there any other questions in reference?
Haley?
Yes.
Carolyn CNN. Putin recently said that, obviously, you said they should be worried, but they said that while what North Korea is doing is very dangerous, that the U.S. should stop intimidating North Korea. What is your response to that?
So it's interesting, those that are saying that we should stop intimidating North Korea. What about North Korea intimidating us? These tests coming from them, they're intimidating the entire international community. They're trying to strengthen their muscle with no cause. There is no reason for North Korea to be having these actions outside of the fact they just choose to do so. So the idea that Russia would say we're intimidating, they have it all wrong. It is actually North Korea trying to intimidate the international community, and Russia itself should be concerned because that ballistic missile test was a signal to South Korea for their new elections. It was a signal to Russia and how close it got. It was a signal to Japan being in the region, and it was a signal to us. And through that, the threats on all of us create threats for the entire international community. Everyone should be concerned. And Russia has the same decision to make as the rest of the international community. You either support North Korea or you don't, but you have to choose. You have to pick a side.
One more question from the Asian press, please, for Ambassador Haley's counterparts, and they have to go into session. Anyone here?
Last question.
Thank you. Sally Mendoza from Voice of America. Ambassador, we have heard reports just recently about the cyber attack and the possibility they might have come from North Korea. We know the Obama administration had said that they had a big facility where they were training hackers to do this type of attacks. What would be the consequences if it were to be determined by the intelligence community in the United States and their partners that it actually came out from North Korea and they created the chaos that we saw in the past few days, over 100 countries, that paralyzed the British health system?
Sadly, it wouldn't be a surprise, but it would increase the concern. I think right now North Korea is trying to pose a threat in every way possible, and that is with nuclear ability, with military ability, with the cyber attacks. We are seeing them overly react in a way that's not logical. And we're seeing that come from all sides. No one is immune to the threat of North Korea. Not one country is immune to the threat of North Korea. And so if every country does not act, if every country does not impose sanctions that are in response to the UN resolutions we've already passed, if every country doesn't look at new sanctions to put on North Korea, then you are allowing them to continue the acts they're doing, and you're supporting them in that process. And that's something that the international community will have to decide. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. This way? Okay.